Welcome to SDIT online classes. I am Dr. P.S. Kaushik, Principal at Sri Digambar Institute of Technology, Dosa, Rajasthan. This is lecture number 30 on subject engineering mechanics. This subject belongs to third semester of civil and mechanical engineering. Today I will be introducing you with the springs. Let us recollect what we learnt about this subject till now. In the very first lecture, I introduced you with the syllabus of civil engineering branch. There are few additional topics for mechanical branch that I will take after completion of civil syllabus. We studied forces, system of forces, basic laws of mechanics, conditions of static and dynamic equilibrium, moment, couple, friction, truss system, centroid and center of gravity. In the last 4 lectures, we learnt about the moment of inertia, that is mass moment of inertia and section moment of inertia. We learnt about various definitions, that is parallel axis form, perpendicular axis form and radius of gyration. In next 3 lectures, we will be studying about the springs, their purpose, various types and nomenclatures, and the helical springs in series and parallel, their manufacturing and the materials used to manufacturing the springs. Springs. The definition of spring. Spring acts as a flexible joint in between two parts or bodies. Why we need mechanical spring? We need to absorb shock loads, store energy, measure force, to move something as a motive power, to return motion, to control the vibration and to retain the rings or valves in position. The purpose of again cushioning, absorbing or controlling of energy due to shock and vibration. That is as a shock absorber in car, springs, railway buffers, to control energy, spring supports and vibration dampers. For measuring forces, that is spring balance and gauges. For storing energy in clocks and starters. The clock has spiral type of spring which is wound to coil, and then the stored energy helps to gradually recoil of the spring when in operation. Nowadays it is hardly used, but earlier we used to have watches from HMT and Titan which used to be of having spiral type of springs in it. So we used to spring it in, and then the spiral spring used to get rebound slowly and rotating for 48 hours. It used to run continuously, and then again we have to give the chabi again to it. And the small kit toys used to run by the same spiral spring. This is the figure shown of a spiral spring here. This is wound here like this. Then slowly it releases and get opened, and in doing so it releases energy which used to drive the pinion, and that pinion used to drive the arms of the clock or watch. Purpose of spring again, control the motion, maintain contact between two elements, the cam and follower. In the cam and follower arrangement, widely used in numerous applications, a spring maintains a contact between two elements, its primary control of motion. It primarily controls the motion. Purpose of spring again, creation of necessary pressure in a friction device, that is brake and clutches. A person driving a car uses a brake or clutch for controlling the car motion. When you apply a brake, the brake is returned back by the force of the spring. You are pushing the brake pedal against the tension of the spring. Then spring push back the pedal to its original position when you release the brake, and the brakes are open. Similarly, in clutch, the spring keeps the clutch in contact, but when you press the clutch pedal, then you release the clutch from the plates, from the back plate, by forcing it against the spring force. The restoration of machine parts to its normal position when applied force is withdrawn. This is governor and valves. A typical example is a governor for turbine speed control. A governor system uses a spring controlled valve to regulate flow of fluid through the turbine, thereby controlling the turbine speed. Okay, that I will be giving you an example with a figure in the next lecture, but here just for your curiosity, there will be like this a lever here, or weights like this on this, and this is a system, and there is a spring here like this. This is the governor like this. When this is used for regulating the speed of an engine. Basically, when engine is running, and this portion, this one is connected to the fuel control device. Fuel pump, it is connected to the fuel pump. You can see now, for your just for rough example, I am telling you. When the engine speed is increased, this fly ball, this is weight, this one and these are W weights, they will go outside due to centrifugal force. By this pushing this up here, because they will, and this is controlled by this position is connected with the fuel system or mechanism of the engine, by which it regulates the fuel supply to the engine. It reduces the fuel supply, hence the speed of the engine is maintained. As and when the speed is reduces, then this fly valve will go inward, because centrifugal force will be reduced, and the fuel injection to the engine is increased. Thereby, the engine is used to maintain the constant speed. So, there is this spring here maintains the position of the valve. Hence, its purpose is to create a necessary pressure and to maintain the speed of the engine here. Main types of spring. There are the types of spring: helical spring, open coil and closed coil. This is an example of open coil helical spring. This is closed coil helical spring. This is conical spring. This is torsion spring. This is laminated or leaf spring. This is disc type spring. Further, we will be talking in the next slide. Helical springs, based on the type of axial force, helical spring can be of two types, that is open coil spring or compression helical spring, and closed coil spring or tension helical spring. This is an example of open coil spring here. Helical springs are said to be closely coiled when the helix angle is very small, usually less than 10 degree or less. 10 degree is the criteria for a helix angle to be open coil or closed coil. In this spring wire is a coiled so close that there is a very small gap between the two consecutive coils for the closed coil helical spring we are talking about. The helical springs are said to be open coil when the helix angle is large, usually greater than 10 degrees. This spring wire is coiled so open that there is a large gap between the two consecutive coils, that is greater than 10 degree. This is the helix angle, coil angle or alpha or helix angle. This angle is between the horizontal and this angle alpha is called helix angle or coil angle. These are the various terms used in the spring, that is, this is the helix angle, this is the pitch. What is pitch? Usually you know the cricket pitch, that is 3 stumps that side and after 22 yards the 3 stumps that side. Means there are two similar points on the ground and distance between them is called pitch. Similarly, you can say here and see carefully on the spring 2 points, similar points and distance between them to these two is called pitch. So this marks 2 points on the spring body, that is at the outer diameter, and the distance between two will be called as pitch. Then coil angle हो गया. Free length when spring is not applied with any force. When spring is not applied with any force, then the length of the spring is called free length, LO. The mean diameter, this is the mean diameter, and this is the outer diameter, and similarly there will be inner diameter also. For a spring, this is called free length for the closed coil helical spring. This is the outside diameter. This one to this much is outside diameter. Closed coil or tension spring. Tension springs are also called as extension springs. Tension spring is opposite to the compression spring. Pull force is applied, resulting in extension of the springs. These types of springs have hook or expanded eye either on one end or on both ends. Applications: the lever mechanism, counterbalancing of garage doors, weighing machines, vice grip plier, garage door assemblies, etc. There where it is used in frequent way. Also in the bicycle seats, these springs were usually used in the older times. Now also it may be used in the bigger type of old fashioned cycles. Compression springs. These springs are open coil type. A helical coil is pressed or squeezed by load. It also shows resistance to linear compressive force. Sometimes fluid having behave sometimes fluid behave as compression springs such as fluid pressure system structure also, but these are the springs. These are used in shock absorbers of your vehicle. So motorcycle suspension system, pen, you can find your ball pen, just open it, the refill is being uh, wrapped around by a small spring so that your point is kept in position, it is not moving here and there. So this spring is used there. It is also used to close and open the pen. In the locks it is used, couches and lighters, this type of spring is used. You can find in the motorcycle shock absorber, this is compression type of springs. That is conical or volute springs as shown in the figure. This is the conical spring. Its diameter from one end goes on decreasing and gets zero at the top. This spring has a parabolic shape, so it is called volute spring. These are the springs used for gradual loading. This volute spring are designed to provide variable spring rate, thus providing stability and reduced solid height. You can see for both these springs that when you press it will get very easily pressed here in this part, but it will be difficult to press it here. So it is having variable spring rate or a variable compression rate as per its length. This is torsion spring. This type of spring, the load applied to the coil is a torque or twisting force. The other words, helical springs which can hold and release regular energy, or these springs try to hold a system in place. After twisting, the helical coil applies proportional force to oppose the direction. The torsion springs are used in application where rotation is always less than 360 degrees. These springs have either clockwise or anti-clockwise rotation. So these are in the mouse trap. You may be having in your house rocker switches, cloth pins which you are using to hang it in the open on the wire. You hold the cloth in position by a pin which is having catch pin that is having such type of springs. Automobile starters, you have door hinges also use such type of springs. Spiral springs, as told you earlier, these springs used to be used earlier in the wristwatches and clocks and toys. Or now also it is very much used in automobile seat rectilinears, alarm timepieces, window regulators and DC motors. Spiral spring is also known as the clock spring because it used to use very frequently for the wall clocks and for table clocks and also in the wristwatches. It is a constant force spring. A number of times band of the steel is wrapped around to it to form the type of spring like this. This is the spring. This type of spring releases constant amount of force. So this type of spring are used in machines that need to rotate a number of times and the same time has to release same amount of load constantly. These types of springs are used when more power is required. Some of these springs are with thicker bond so that they can give fewer rotation. These type of springs are used in heavy duty applications. These are few applications I told you earlier, that automotive seat rectilinear, alarm timepieces, watches, window regulators and DC motors. This is the leaf spring, very widely used in the automobile industry for the suspension system. Leaf spring are also called the semi-elliptical spring or cart spring. It is one of the oldest form of spring. Leaf springs are long and flat, slender, arc-shaped. Now again, you see the slender word. Slender means a member which is having length much larger than its cross section. We call it a slender body and or a pole. These types of springs are used in vehicle suspension. Location of action in center of the arc and either end of the loop is attached to the vehicle. It spread the load over vehicle chassis. Advantages are these springs are easy to construct. These springs are strong. No need for separate linkage or hold in the axle in position. Leaf springs work as a linkage. Rear axle location helps in reducing the extra weight. Axle damping is controlled by leaf spring. It reduces cost of eliminating the need of trailing arm and pan hard roads. Applications automobile industry used by blacksmiths means this is not a spring used by blacksmiths not for making spring but making some other parts since the spring material is good for manufacturing many of the engineering products, so they used to take it from the scrap and make various parts. Belleville springs. These are the Belleville springs. This you can say that one metal shape like this and other one from the bottom you can place like this or make a hole and place a rod here or seven, and this will make a spring. When you press it, apply a force from here to here, it will get compressed like this way and give the springiness to the system, just absorbing the vibrations or storing the energy. The Belleville washers are mostly coin-shaped springs which with a hole in the center. This disc springs are dynamically or statically loaded to its axis. This spring requires less space on installation but can bear a very large load. These springs have more advantages compared to other springs. Application: slip clutches, overload clutches, high pressure valves, drill bit shock absorber, and also used in aviation industries to keep the to install the say electronic devices in position and to absorb the shocks of that. These are the springs. This is a leaf spring, open coil spring. This is open coil or closed coil, helical springs. Special purpose springs. There are various special purpose springs. That is constant spring, variable spring, variable stiffness spring, flat springs, machine spring, serpentine spring, cantilever spring, hair springs or balance spring, V springs, gas spring, ideal spring, main spring, progressive coil, rate coil springs, bungee cords and negator springs. This is one of the constant force spring. This is the spring washer used to tighten the bolt over it, and it continuously forces the bolt, the nut over it, so that the nut does not get loosened due to vibration. Because this portion of the washer will give a continuous force onto the nut when tightened sufficiently over a nut, on over a bolt. Thus, it gives a continuous force on the nut, thereby not allowing it to get loosened due to machine vibrations. Spring materials. These are the important spring materials used, that is oil tempered steels, stainless steel, alloy, that is chromium, cobalt, chromium, nickel alloy. It is one of the super alloys. Carbon valves, inconel. Inconel is austenitic nickel chromium based super alloy. Then monel metal, which is a nickel copper alloy with high tensile strength and resistance to corrosion. Then titanium alloys and chrome silicon alloys. These are the materials used to manufacture the springs. Thanks for watching this video lecture. In the next lecture, I will be dealing with the helical springs, and the next lecture, the third lecture, we will be dealing in details about the leaf springs. Thanks for watching.